Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build video. If you are new here, my name is Chloe/Nova and I do various Sims content. I do a lot of let's plays and speed builds. So if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to subscribe. And in today's video, we're just gonna build a container house as you have seen from the thumbnail and the beginning. And actually it's very good looking house. I don't know why, but I love it so much. And I don't usually build container houses. They're not the thing that I usually love to work with, but I don't know, it's fun to try something that you're not really familiar with, or you don't feel comfortable or comfortable, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let's just move and get started. And as you know, we built that in Evergreen Harbor, and actually I don't use this world a lot, to be honest. The last time I did was with the Runaway Teen, and I don't know when is the last time I played with it. Like 2 years ago? A year and a half ago? I just don't remember. And I tried to challenge myself to use less than 6 packs, and I did with 5. I used 1 expansion pack, and then the rest are kits. I thought this is gonna be fun to just play with kits more, and I used Eco Lifestyle obviously, and then the kitchen clutter kit, the artist studio, everyday clutter, and the blooming room. I see myself building a lot with the blooming room kit. I don't know why, but it's one of my favorites. And for the kitchen clutter, this is like the first time I build with it or use it in my build, because I have just got it like 3 days ago. It was a gift from me to me for my birthday. So thank you so much, Chloe and Nova, for gifting me a gift. You know, I'm thanking myself, and I know this is very funny to do it on a video, but that's okay. And I wanted actually to build a separate room for another skills, so I'm just gonna explain it all now. Usually I don't care about adding skill things in my lots, which I know this is bad, but it's okay. And in this build I try to add as many as possible, so that's why I added, you know, this extra room, which is the container room, and it has like the juice fizzing, the candle making station, and there's like a small room above all the containers, and it's just like an art studio. I don't know, I think this lot fits 2 Sims, and I don't know, could be for couples, friends, I don't know, whatever thing you would like to just do, and could be just for a single sim, which is what I usually love to play with. And if this is the first time that you show up to one of my builds or you watch one of my builds, I do usually play with I build with restricted amount of packs. I do that for so many reasons. One of them is I want others to be able to download all of my builds, because you know, at some point I did not have all the packs and I was like, I hope that I can find a great build with less amount of packs. And also it's a challenge, and I like to challenge myself, and it's a very fun challenge and makes you like try to think what to put with less amount of packs. Like if you're gonna build with a lot of packs in a single build, it's gonna be so fun because you have a lot of clutter, a lot of good options. But you know, I think it's a good thing. And all of my builds are custom content free because I always think about my console friends. So that's a great thing. And you know, my PC is very bad, so it's not gonna handle a lot of custom content furniture. I'm sure about this. At some point, yes, I had some, but my PC cannot handle all of this. I don't know why, but now it's getting too old and it's getting less and less fast. I don't know how to say it. Like, also, I actually don't use tool mod because, again, my PC cannot handle more mods, and at some point whenever I download something that uses tool mod, my whole PC would crash, I mean the game. So yeah, this is what I wanted to add. So yeah, I think it's a great thing. I said so yeah now maybe 2 times in a row in less than 10 seconds, which is very bad. I don't know if you record, like, I don't know how to explain this thing, it's very funny, off topic. There are so many words that we say and we don't notice that, but when I started recording, doing voiceovers, the live streams, I noticed that there are so many words that I just repeat them, which is really funny. And I don't know, guys, this is so funny. And now we're moving to the second floor. Again, or the second container, let's say that. And it's again very simple, has all the necessary stuff, and I just did not add a lot of clutter. I just wanted it to look like that. And I added few clutter, but it's not as crazy as with what sometimes I do. When I build just a room, I try to add as many clutter as possible, but then it's not going to be functional. And I try not to add a lot of things so that the build is going to be functional. And oh, I need to playtest that, guys. I have just remembered. My brain is just all over the place. And since I'm building in Evergreen, playing around with eco lifestyle, let me know what do you think about this pack. I really want to know what do you think about it. So let me tell you my opinion. The build and buy items are so good. I love them so much. I use them all the time. I don't know, but I just love all the items in this pack. And then the cast items, I don't remember them because I don't use the cast items. I'm now trying to use all the cast items that are in game, and I'm trying to use less custom content. And the skills coming with this pack are a chef's kiss. I know that sometimes some stuff they don't work, I think, like the freelance stuff, but overall it's actually so fun to play with this pack. I actually played with it several times. I did with it like Tiny Town. I played with a character or a sim that has to do some things from Tiny Town. I played with it in the Runaway Teen, and I was just one time playing alone, and I did some stuff with it. At some point I was doing the Sims in a Bloom, and I worked with one of the Sims that actually lived in this world. I don't remember which generation, but she was the purple Sim. I don't remember what generation is this. And yeah, I tried it so many times and I still love to play with it. And also the world is so fun when you try to work with turning it into a green world. It's so fun to work with that. But what I don't like about it is the neighbor action plan. And there is one more thing. I just can't recall it. Maybe it's the neighbor action plan thingy. And maybe when it gets industrial, it's very annoying. Your Sims are going to be always, I think, tense because of the industrial air. This is the only thing that I just don't like about this pack. But overall, it is so fun. I love this pack. Again, I have said that now maybe 5 times in a row. It is so fun, guys. Okay, and if you look for a pack that has a lot of gameplay, this is the pack that I would recommend. I don't know if there's another pack that has a lot of gameplay just like Eco Lifestyle. I don't recall any at the moment, but yeah, for skill making, for selling items, earning a lot of money, rags to riches, Eco Lifestyle is like the perfect pack for this. And yeah, it's a good world to start in it, rags to riches. And I tried to play with it with one of my Sims, and I played like with turning the place into a green lot. Maybe it's with the Runaway Teen, and it was really, really fun. And yes, I think now we're coming across the end of this speed build video. As you can see, the landscaping is very simple, and now we're just gonna move to the end result. I hope that you guys enjoyed this speed build and me talking nonsense, and I'm gonna see you in another video. Bye, guys!